When I first started learning the trade, I ain't gonna lie, it sucked. Learning all of these patterns and trying to memorize these charts and learning this new lingo. It sucked from the beginning. But now, I honestly feel like this system is a game changer, and it's changing the way that I view trading and really making me realize that people can really benefit from having access to this tool and win, even if they don't know a lot. It's all about finding a way that you can know when to buy, know when to sell, and do it in a way that you're comfortable at every level. Now it's just a matter of time before I know I'm going to be pulling money out of the market in a big way. Even during the demo trades and me doing the practice on the paper trade, I can tell it's a game changer. Even some of the new people who've gotten access to the tool are like, yes, this is going to help me tremendously. So I'm going to show you what the 4-metric system consists of, so that way, even if you're new to trading or you've been trading and you're trying to figure out a way how to be more profitable and have a higher probability of wins, this might be for you. You're looking for A+ setups, and it tells you when to buy. Imagine this real quick before I go into the details. Getting notified when to buy, when to sell, when is the best time to take profits, stop your loss here, while you're learning to trade for yourself. So you get notified of how to be high probability, high profitable, but at the same time, you're learning. That way, as you develop more skills, you can, be even better than when you start. But this right here positions you to be profitable every day that trading takes place. And that's every day, because it allows you to use it with crypto as well. Let's get into this system that I feel is a hack when it comes to trading. Not financial advice, no guarantees, but it's 80% success rate. And I think that's pretty significant. Let's dive into it. So this is what I mean by looking for A+ setups. I said it because I wanted you to see how it looks on the screen. It's in, a couple of different places. But an A+ buy setup, you want everything to be green. A high probability of the market going up, also known as going long. Green buy signal. So you'll see the green buy signal, which is the indicator that prints a green buy signal. So you want to see that. You want to see a green bullish bias. Remember, I showed you the bias in the upper right-hand corner. It's either going to say bullish, bearish, or neutral. If it's neutral, you don't do anything. You just wait. Patience is key in trading. Patience brings wealth in trading. So you look for a green bullish bias, which lets you know that the market has been going up. That's the bias. That's, the nature of the market at the time. You look for a green trend bar. That's the wavelengths that I showed at the bottom of the screen. You want that to also be green. And then you're looking for a green power line. Power line that is green and horizontal basically says money is in the market right now at this time. Come get some. It's so many words. Once all those 4 things have been checked, consider that an A+ buy setup. So it's a higher probability. Real simple. Real simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. For A+ sell setup, what you're looking for is, pretty much the opposite, minus one thing, being identical. You're looking for a red sell signal. You're looking for a red bearish bias. You're looking for a red trend bar. And you're also looking for the green power line as well. That lets you know money is in the market. You want liquidity. You want to be able to get money out of the market at the right time, strategically, and rinse and repeat. This is an example of what an A+ setup is, based on these 4 things being in position once you have everything set up, once you get access to the group. Now, I'm going to go over real quick what's in the group, so that way you understand what you're getting, and then let me know if you got any questions, anything you want me to clarify on, so that way I can incorporate it in other videos, and I know it can help others as well. All right, so here's a replay trade. It's going to play a little bit faster than before, but we're looking for A+ setups. This changes the game and positions you to like trading, especially if you know and you don't want to have to memorize all of these charts. So I'm going to hit play just so you can see how it operates. The 4 things we're looking at again: daily buys. What is it saying? What is the signal that it gives you? Now, some previous action that took place. We're not going to talk about that. I want to talk about what's upcoming and show you how this trade worked. But you're also looking at the bars and the green momentum. This was a successful trade here too that took place right before it, and the system notified, hey, here's a reverse buy opportunity. It was an A+ trade. It hit the take profit 1. But let's see what happens on the flip side when another opportunity is presented, because right now you see, okay, it's starting to go from being bullish to trending downward. We see some green momentum. We see some red bars. We see a confirmed sell. That's the sell signal. Bearish conditions. Perfect. Red trending. Perfect. That's 3 out of 3. And then we got the green momentum. This is an A+ setup. An A+ setup. It told you when to sell. You just have to match the colors up and make sure all 4 things align in order for it to be considered an A+ setup. If it's not 4 out of 4, it's not A+. That doesn't mean it's not a decent setup that you can consider, but this makes it an A+ setup and has an 80% chance of hitting that take profit 1. How cool is that? To be able to be notified, okay, let me hit sell, let me hit buy, and I got a good chance of hitting this take profit 1. Will it happen every time? Well, is 80%, 100% of the time? Absolutely not. But it does position you to have a high success rate and get you to liking trading other than just learning from scratch. So if you want access to this tool, the link is down below. But at this time, you hit sell. All right, let's scoot this out of the way. See if we can slide that. We'll keep it like this. So let's scoot that out of the way. And then let's continue the remaining portion of the trade. So it gave you the sell signal. All of the conditions were met to make it an A+ setup. And right now we're in profit, but don't worry about it being in profit right now because it goes up and down. It's going to fluctuate, look like we're at a loss, and look like we're in profit. That's typically how it works. It never just goes straight there. Every now and then you'll get lucky, but it typically doesn't just go straight there. Right now it's not looking too good. But keep in mind, we have a stop loss up here. This is where if it goes out of your favor and it hits that line, then it's a good chance to take a stop loss. And then it presented a reverse buy. But I want you to understand that the conditions were still bearish at the time and it's showing neutral. So you could still have confidence in this trade for the moment. Then it just flipped back to bearish and you're just kind of paying attention to it. If the metrics overall haven't changed, then you don't want to, let's pause. You don't want to just automatically get scared. So yeah, it started going in the wrong direction and it presented another buy signal, but it wasn't an A+ buy signal. So it didn't really remove our initial thesis. We can stay confident in the fact that we took an A+ setup. If it doesn't work out, okay, that's part of the 20%. If it does work out, then excelente. That's a part of the 80% success. So right now, we're back bearish. We're back heading in the downward direction. We're back in profits. But let's see if we continue to pick back up on the red bars and the green momentum that can push the bars back down and make us even more profitable. But we can still keep confidence in the fact that we took an A+ setup. We did our part. We was patient. We waited for an A+ setup. We hit sell when they said the conditions were bearish and they said it was a, confirmed sell signal. We did our part. Now we're just waiting it out to see if it hits take profit 1. And just like that, it did. Take profit 1 was hit. Just like that. And now, this profit has not only been hit, it pushed through and is going closer towards TP2 for $134 profit. So, that's why I say trading used to suck. But when I got access to this tool, and started understanding, as I'm taking paper trades and demo trades, how this gives the everyday individual beginner access to a tool that can really help them win, I knew it was a game changer. So not only am I using it myself, I'm giving people the opportunity to get access to it as well, because the people who program this, they've been trading for over a decade and helping people, hit their goals and do all sorts of things. I'm not going to give you no guarantees, but I'll just say this. There's people who make hundreds a day, thousands a day. Somebody even who has access to this tool made 60K plus in a day. And that's no guarantees, but it just lets you know that people of all levels are using this tool, even if they're an experienced trader. So if you have experience, then great. If not, great as well. But I just want you to see how this tool operates. You're looking for A+ setups. If you can count to 4 and you know your colors, you can do this. Get access to the tool down below if you care to do so. If not, no big deal. But now you know it exists, so you can't unsee this. Mr. Smith, signing out. Salute.